From downtown Scranton, this is Northeast Current. WQPX invites you to join us as we explore public affairs, current events, and arts and culture in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Now let's meet today's guests on Northeast Current.
Welcome to Northeast Current. I'm your host today, Bernie Maopolski, and I'm here with my friends Matt Swartz and Maureen McGuigan. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
And we're here to talk about a new public art project, right, called April Showers. That's why we have all these umbrellas in here. It's not bad luck to open these umbrellas anymore.
Yes,
We decided it's okay. Everybody's been doing well. So it's a new public art project called Scranton Love. And this is the first actual one, right?
Yes.
And it's called April Showers. So could you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. Well, this has been a year in the making through various, conversations when you bump into somebody. How can we continue the movement here in Scranton and Lackawanna County with these kind of interesting events that get the public really engaged in the arts? So I think it was Maureen Duffy from Duffy's Accessories who said, what about umbrellas? And so here we are. It just happened kind of fast and furious. So the project has a couple of components. Right now, people can pick up umbrellas for donation at the Trolley Museum, a couple stores downtown, On, the Post Home and Body, Note Fragrances, and they can decorate them. As you can see, some people have already decorated them, and then return them by March 22nd to be in an installation on the Linden Street side of County Courthouse. There's an arch there. The pop-up studio will decorate that. And the second component is that we're inviting people, there'll be more umbrellas around downtown, to pick one up and bring it at 7:30 on April 1st, Friday.
Okay.
There'll be a public umbrella dance party. So
Oh
Ballet
my gosh,
Theater of
that's
Scranton
really
will
cool.
lead sort of a group movement. So it's a way to really engage the community and get everybody a part of it.
Right. And if it rains, it's not even a problem.
Right, that's what I said.
You don't even have to have
yeah.
a rain date because everybody
And
will have an umbrella.
I'm glad you said that, because that was one of the inspirations behind it. It's easy to complain sometimes about living here, and it does rain a lot, but it's also something to celebrate. It makes one of the most beautiful landscapes. It's good for, so
Very
let's
true.
celebrate it rather than be like, oh, it's raining. And it's
So,
fun.
Yeah, that's great. So the public could come, anybody could go at these
Anybody.
places, and they could pick up an umbrella, and then they could decorate the umbrella. That's why we have some here to show how they're decorated.
Yeah, this portion we need them back by March 22nd, but even if you don't get to decorate one, we encourage you to just pick up one of the umbrellas and come down. And you could still
First
decorate
Friday.
it. It's just the ones that people are decorating now are for the installation, but you can still decorate one and bring it down for the public dance.
And then what's the installation going to be? We don't know. It's going to be a whole
The
umbrella
Pop-Up Studio is a
display?
really great local group that does kind of these really interesting community groups. So I think they're going to use, there's a nice arch on Courthouse Square there, so I think there's going to be some hanging and some in the ground. I'm really excited to see what they come up with. Yeah.
And so then on First Friday, people that have an umbrella can also be part of a big dance.
Yeah, well, we hope that they'll just walk around and visit all the art venues, because First Friday opens at 5:30, so they could walk around with their umbrellas and then come at 7.
Visual, all these umbrellas,
Yeah,
all these
that's kind of
colorful
how we
umbrellas.
initially, it would be really cool. And there's a couple other POSH and Duffy's Accessories will also have some smaller art installations, so a couple businesses will also have some smaller versions of umbrella art.
All right, and so we also have some sponsors,
Yes.
right? And that's why Matt's here. He's from Wayne Bank. We like what Matt, he's very involved in the downtown Scranton, don't you think?
We
You see him
try.
everywhere.
I was just
try.
saying that. And the whole employees are decorating umbrellas. They've just been a really great community partner.
That's great. So why did you decide to get involved in this, Matt?
Well, Wayne Bank, we're really community driven. Our motto is helping the community grow, and when we're in downtown Scranton, we really want to see the downtown be revitalized. We like to partner with local communities and or organizations and businesses down there to really kind of promote the downtown area. The First Friday we participate in as well, which is a great event, way to get back with the community. This was an opportunity that was brought to our attention, and what a better way for us to be involved. We're right downtown, having the events right downtown. It's just a great match, it's a great fit, and we really just love getting out, volunteering, and helping the community.
That's great. You do another thing, you guys, too, right? Every month you draw, I think.
Yeah, we do.
Tell me about that.
It's a program that we came up with. It's called Bank Local, Shop Local, Win Local. And what we do is we get 3 businesses from the downtown area, and we raffle off gift cards for them, and we help promote their business each month.
You buy the gift cards,
and we
so
purchase
you're not
the gift
asking
card
for a
too.
free gift card.
Correct, correct.
Right.
It's just another way that we like to be involved in the community, and we're only going to go as far. Everybody's in it together, so we're only going to go as far as everybody can
Right.
make it. So we want our small and local businesses really to succeed. We really push that local community and shopping local.
Yeah, keep the money in the community.
Keep the money in the community
Right.
where it grows. I mean, the numbers are staggering when you do shop local versus when you shop at a
Right.
big retailer online. So
Fantastic.
That was so well said, and I really like to hear that. I mean, I know that "it takes a village" phrase is probably overused,
Right.
but I think it's true, and I think we're seeing here in
Definitely.
Scranton. The reason we were able to pull this project off so quickly was, we got a lot of great partners in addition to Wayne Bank, coming on board. Scranton Made, which is a local event planning and
Yes,
PR
she's
firm for
great.
artists, kind of led this part of it, and then we also had First Friday Scranton part of it, and the Scranton Fringe Festival, which is a relatively new event, as well as the AFA Gallery. So right there, I've listed 5 groups in our
Right.
community, who are working on arts and culture events, and then to have the support of banks, not just financially, but just community,
people,
spiritually
right.
almost,
Yeah,
like
right.
being
I
part
got
of
you.
it and really wanting to see the health and of the city survive is
Right.
really inspiring. So I see this project just continuing to grow.
Yeah, I mean,
We
it's
need
almost like
projects
not
that
even
make-
revitalized anymore. It's
Yeah.
almost like we are vitalized. We'll just keep
It's
it
just
going.
continuing to
Just
make
crank
people
it up a notch.
happy, and I think
Yeah.
the reason, it might seem kind of silly at first, but people like fun and engaging things
Sure.
and that are accessible. It's not intimidating to come down and grab an umbrella, but
Right.
it makes you can't help but smile when you see
Yeah, right, look at all
and
these
feel
great-
good about your city and your
Kids,
county.
adults, anybody could.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different designs. Look, we would think to do the inside of the umbrella.
And that's the mission of our county arts and culture office is to
Yeah.
provide access to the arts for everybody and make it a better place to live.
Yeah. So, Maureen, people could pick up the umbrellas, you said, right? And they could pick them up and they could decorate them,
Yes.
and they could bring them back on First Friday, or they could bring them back on before the 22nd.
Right,
Do
to
they
be
bring them
included.
back to the place they picked them up?
Yeah, or any of the
Or
places.
any of those
Yeah,
places.
we're trying to make this as easy as
Right.
possible. So, if you pick it up at the Trolley Museum, but you want to drop it off at Note Fragrances, that's fine.
It's like a
So-
red box.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
perfect.
great.
It's a purple and yellow and blue box.
Yeah, I love
Red,
that.
wherever
And then
you
we're
want.
just asking a pay what you can donation, and any funds raised from that will just go right back into this public art initiative
Okay.
because we're hoping to do these monthly or every other month. And in fact, in May we're hoping to replace the umbrellas with flowers. So it's like April showers brings
April
May
showers
flowers.
bring May
So,
flowers. What a good
yeah,
idea.
so the small donation is just to kind of help build up some capital to keep these projects happening. And
That's
the
really
county is
great.
very committed to it as well. But I think it's also nice when people feel like they can be a
Yeah,
part
could
of these
con-
projects.
contribute a little bit.
Yeah,
I
so.
think you're
But yes,
right.
you can keep the umbrella. We're
Or
not
you-
going
or you
to. There's
could
no
keep the
umbrella
umbrella.
police. Yeah.
There's no umbrella police. What a country. This is the
Right.
best place, I'm telling you. Let's try to tell them, we'll put it up on the screen, but let's
Okay.
tell them the places we said. On and On, that's on
That's on
Lackawanna
Lackawanna
Avenue.
Avenue, right next to
500 block of Lackawanna
right,
Avenue.
right next to AFA Gallery. You have Note Fragrances, which is on Spruce in Wyoming. Duffy's Accessories, which is on Linden, down
Linden
there,
Street.
Linden and Penn. The Post Home and Body, which is on Adams Avenue, almost on the corner of Mulberry.
Mm-hmm.
POSH will have some this week at the restaurant, which is on North Washington Avenue up by the Cultural Center. And we hope to have more by First Friday, but those are where you can,
And the
Trolley
Trolley
Museum,
Museum,
sorry,
you said,
that's where my
okay.
office is, but
Where
yeah.
her office
Also
is.
the Trolley Museum, you can pick those up now. And I'm hoping for the April 1st Friday we'll have more locations.
Oh, I see. Are they going fast? I see they're already
Yes,
going back,
you
so you have to
wouldn't
get them before
believe.
they
I
run out,
wasn't sure.
right?
We got 500, but Marywood alone took 50 for their students to
Okay,
decorate,
right.
and I had
Yeah,
to.
so don't wait, you gotta get one if you want one.
I know, and I had to replenish a couple places already. So and then there was a community day last Sunday where people came to decorate them. So.
Now, were they gonna, I remember hearing something about maybe people were gonna write on them the night of with a marker? Is that
Yeah, we
still
were
a thing, or
thinking,
maybe
yeah,
not?
I'm hoping to have some markers around. I'm glad you said that, because one of the things we thought is maybe people could write positive messages about
Right.
Lackawanna County or Scranton on them. So there will be markers available in the store that night if you all want to write something
That's
or
another
decorate
good
it.
idea.
So, yeah.
And like we said, if it rains or it doesn't, it'll still be a good night.
I know.
Either way, it'll be
fun
fine.
singing in the rain. So.
I think so, singing in the rain, absolutely. So this is a pretty cool logo that's on here, I noticed, right? Did one of the partners make that too?
Yeah, I'm so excited about where we are in the arts in Lackawanna County and Scranton now. There's just a tremendous energy in these really creative people here. So that logo was made by Shantytown Design,
Oh,
owned by
yeah, they're
Samantha
great, yes.
Nardelli. Yeah, she's awesome, and she's part of the Scranton Made team. That's a group I mentioned. Kristen Powers runs it, and Chris Emanuel. They really focus on supporting artists, promoting artists, running events. So it's just a really great group, and Shantytown Design's wonderful. So the nice thing about that logo is whatever we're doing monthly, you can switch out the umbrellas and put in flowers. So it's,
right.
it's,
So then
it's
it's giving them
interactive.
flowers and other
Yeah,
sponsors.
so I think that was a really creative idea. And it's great to have all these people, like, those are the kind of meetings I don't mind going to. You know, you get the Scranton Fringe, all these creative people, and the AFA and First Friday, you know, you've been there. So it's like you walk away feeling energized and you want to make things happen. And I can't compliment everybody enough, and having Wayne Bank on board. You know, normally I tell people to take 6 months to plan a project,
but,
but I think having everybody focused and excited and creative really made this happen. So.
Yeah, I think it looks great. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to see the displays that they come up with. I know the pop-up studio really does come up with some pretty
they sent me a big email. They have like a whole mapped out plan, and so it's going to be fun. And then, and like I said, I'm hoping downtown there'll be some more people putting out umbrellas and stuff. So it'll be fun.
I've seen some of the things that people do. You know, make flowers and trees and really cool things out of umbrellas. It
is amazing, and again, I like that idea that it's maybe an object we take for granted, but it can be transformed when you think about it in a different way, or put some creativity into it.
Definitely. So. We got you covered here. We got you covered.
Yeah, that's a good motto.
Well, again, so we're going to list the places where you can pick up your umbrellas and have them decorate them, or even just on First Friday in April, which is, when's First Friday? What day?
It's April 1st.
Oh, it's April 1st,
so it's not a joke. This is really happening.
It's not
that's
a
what
joke.
I keep saying.
It's actually happening on April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
It's First Friday. Which everybody, unless you've been under a rock, everybody knows that First Friday is the place to be in Northeast PA on the first Friday anyway. And this particular one will be cool because there'll be 500 umbrellas around.
Yes.
Some painted, some people walking, then there's going to be sort of a, not a flash mob per se, but more like a dance.
Yeah, I'm kind of calling it like a community-led dance.
Yeah.
It's kind of
ballet theater's going to say, stand here, you stand here, purple umbrella goes there.
Yeah, they're going to do some of their own dance and then lead everybody in some kind of
so you could actually be part of an art
So
picture. And who knows, we'll take a picture of that 150 years from now.
I like that.
We should get a good picture of that and make posters with it. I need some art for my house.
I think it's going to be a good visual. So you may want to bring out your smartphones and your cameras.
Yeah, get your phones and the photographers. Are you listening, Butch? Make sure you come out with your camera. Need some good pictures. So again, we're going to put it on the screen so you know where to go and get your umbrellas. We'll make sure we see you there. Thanks to our hosts. Thanks to our hosts, sorry.
Well, yeah, thank
you. Thanks to our guests, Maureen and Matt, for coming. It was nice to have
us. It was all
it was really nice. Thanks for letting us talk about it. Yeah.
And we'll be right back after these messages. Matt Swartz, take one.
Must really look weird if she says it.
Welcome to Northeast Current. I'm your host today.
I got a piece of spinach in my teeth.
Never wear patterns.
I could run for office.
No thanks. I'll pass on that.
I'll try to talk slowly. Ask more questions.
It's all right, I talk a lot. Please shut me up if you need me to.
You good?